So let me actually move this here because this is good. We have some of these.
And I don't know how overhead, and I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't want a hot overhead. I don't want all them credits. Like, I love what Beacons can do. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you know, these platforms, they're going to give you credits. They're going to give you that monthly bill that you're going to have to pay, and they're going to figure out a way to make their money.
So you can't help me out with like a solution to.
I can help you with a solution. I can help. I mean, the main thing that I would think is this: what's the challenge here? The challenge is
the information, because what I'm thinking about it, the membership is there to collect the money is there. That's a no-brainer.
Okay.
So thinking it out, we're gonna have to go the membership route. After that, it's just more so the information. Now, a solution, what I could do. Until Beacons figure out whatever they're going to do, when they pay that membership, I can give them access to the Google Workspace. You know what I'm saying? Or like a Google Drive.
So you want somewhere that they go when they get access.
So my solution is, since I'm already using Google Workspace, I can just send them to the Google Drive.
Now, in this place that they go, you want it to be hosted with your content?
What do you mean by that?
Elaborate. Like, where are they going? Because, like, you want the people who pay membership fees to feel like they're getting something else that the other people aren't.
Right. So, originally, it was designed for people who get one-on-one services with me. I'm still able to hold them accountable, on a monthly fee of dollars. But then I also thought about my whole email thing. Like, my emails are impactful and they filled with stuff that I should create a book about. So I don't want that to just go away, or I don't want these people to just not see it. I want those places.
So let me ask you this. Even if you put them in a different platform, why wouldn't they see your emails?
Because people are joining. So the regular emails that I send out, let's say just on an everyday basis or, weekly basis, people join your email list at different times. So let's say, for example, I joined your email list today. I haven't seen all the emails prior to today. And that may be an email that I probably really needed or still want to read. It's like my digital book.
So the new platform allows that.
What you mean by the new platform? You talking about Beacons?
Yeah.
They do in the course section. Do you want me to just show you?
Yeah, because it sounds like, because if Beacons allows it, they have that. But if you move the new people to another platform that are paid, they still have Beacons. Do you not feel like they're not going to use both anymore if you move them somewhere else?
I'm a visual person, so let me show you.
Okay.
This window. Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
So when you create a membership on Beacons, here's all the information you plug in, like the regular checkout page, right? When you click on membership files, here's where all the information will go. That's it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You either give them a link to access the membership information, or you upload a file where they're able to see everything. You know what? I just came up with an idea, but let me pause there. I'm gonna keep going. You see, so like there's nowhere to hub all the membership information as if you were in school or teaching.
So as soon as they buy this, where do they go?
That's the thing. I have to provide them a link, or I have to give them a digital download.
So the thing is like, they're technically buying a subscription for you, but this platform doesn't actually have the delivery.
Exactly. Not yet.
And,
now let me
and so that's something that Beacons has to fix, because that is obviously an annoyance to you, which is something that they need to work on, adding another area where once they pay membership fees, they go into some type of community, whether it's like a Discord or school.
And see, I'm not trying to branch off like
and
that.
Okay, and give me the reason why you don't want to use a Discord or school.
I don't have time to manage those platforms. I don't care about automating it. I want to be on one platform. I'm not doing all those other platforms. So let me show you what the actual course looks like, right? So you come in here, you set it up, right? It will have a course. You literally just build it out like a course. So I have a message. Where's the introduction? Then I give them insight about what I have going on so that they can learn from me. Then with the mindset corner, I essentially pour into them. They got a Q&A section, tools and resources. This says drop, but this needs to just say tools and resources. Oh, man, fix that. After that, they do have YouTube insights, and then they get a sneak peek into to my Bridge the Gap course between YouTube and business.
So if you want them to have, so they have all these sections, but they can't actually access it because once they pay, it doesn't take them anywhere.
So they can access this, but if they do, it'll be a one-time fee versus monthly fees. This right here, when you do the pricing stuff.
Yeah, but when they pay for the monthly fee, they don't get access to this.
Exactly.
So the monthly fee, they're actually getting nothing for the monthly fee.
The way it's set up now, correct.
Yeah, so you can't. So okay, let's get over this part. The first thing is the platform isn't where you need it to be yet for your customer experience. So like the first thing is we have to get over the fact that based on what you're telling me now, unless you don't want to have a monthly, it doesn't make sense to look at this as a place to host your actual clientele unless they buy the monthly contentpreneur corner. What I would suggest is having a Discord set up, which is free, and your Discord automations can be integrated to where if someone isn't like, there can be a way to like for your subscriptions to maybe communicate to like an Excel sheet or something of that nature, or like anytime someone doesn't pay and like it files up an error after a while, like there can be an automation built to take that person out of the Discord. Something like that can be possibly built, but I mean, as of right now, like your best bet is probably going to be Discord or school.
Yeah, I think I just called you so that I can think out loud and come up with a solution. So I came up with one.
What was your solution?
We're going to have them go the membership route. And what I'm going to do, this same YouTube corner, I'm going to build that in the Google Workspace. So I will just upload it. I will just give them access to that drive right here. That way they go in and get what they need.
So you're just going to they add a link and then put it in, and then the link that they get from the monthly membership, it'll be in the Google Drive and they'll have access.
Yes, which will take them to all those sections. The only thing that I will have to do once Beacons come up with a feature to allow it to work properly, I can just copy and paste it over.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Like the Google Drive is a simple solution. Like just send them to a Google file and like they're good.
And every time I add to it, it just updates here. But I just had this session.
But if you want more of that community aspect, then that's a whole nother story.
That's what's crazy. I don't even know if you peeped that. Even with the YouTube corner, I say community, but it ain't really no community. It's a 101 with me. Like they don't have access to everybody else.
Yeah, because I don't see any like community aspects of it. So it's kind of like
I didn't want that.
Yeah, they're not really getting that. They're getting more of just like, it's really more of like a course type of scenario. But they get one-on-one access to you. Like, are you coaching them directly?
Nope. I just respond to the messages and things they say. So I just sit here and respond.
Okay, cool. So you are communicating with them through Q&A, through text, but you're not doing it on the phone. Essentially.
You said that's what?
You know, it'd be really cool.
Huh?
If I built you your own YouTube voice coach and your own YouTube voice chat.
I told you, I have to have that one-on-one interaction. Like, I literally just got off the phone with somebody who used to be my client. And when I tell you that I converted that was a good, hefty piece.
Yeah, but the reason I'm telling you this is not so you don't have any interaction, right? Because of course you want to talk with your people, you want to communicate with them. This is just something extra that they get with your membership that actually makes them want to continually pay. So, for example, you're having conversation with them back and forth. They have the course, cool. But then you say, "Hey, I also have a voice assistant or an AI YouTube coach that's a coach Leah that can talk to you whenever I'm not texting you back, and it has all of my knowledge and information, and it can actually a lot of the time walk you through the steps as you are building your YouTube content strategy, as you're going through monetization, as you're having different challenges. It can actually walk you through. So this is an additional thing that you get access to for $9.99 a month to utilize as an additional tool. Like, it could be something else just to bring in more revenue and make people feel more connected with you because this is a part of your program.
I'm glad you said that, because I just did all this talking for nothing. I just realized I didn't want a membership, because typically people stay on a membership of an average of 3 to 4 months. After that, that's it.
Exactly right. So like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're doing a membership, well, see, membership fees are great because you have reoccurring, but how do you keep someone on the reoccurring? They need to have a reason. They need to get enough
I
value, enough value for it. So like my thing is, I see that as a value add to make people stay on it. But that's the only thing about like the monthly subscriptions is like, yeah, they might go for a month or two, but you always are going to have like a drop off rate, which is kind of like the direction of, hey, make the product and make whatever you're doing that much better, make it to where it's hard for them to leave, or figure something else out.
gotcha. Um, my brain can't conceptualize that because then let me get the marketing under control right now, and then we can talk about it.
Well, conceptualize what the Coach Leah AI system.
Because the issue right now, my brain wants to tell me the issue that I'm having right now is marketing, and it's not. It's just I ain't putting out enough content. I stopped editing.
Well, we're talking about advertising, right? So that your advertising is not getting leads. Your marketing is your sales. So like if you don't have any advertising, your marketing is going to be affected unless you're doing direct marketing, which is direct sales. And that's nothing more than getting on the phone, doing outbound DMs, doing outbound emails or something like that. What can I do for you to help your business
So let's be honest.
Yeah.
Pause. When it comes down to marketing, advertisement, yes, these are two different words. They do two different things. But at the end of the day, if you don't have content, then neither one of those even exists. So until I edit the content that needs to be edited and record these videos that I have sitting in my list to record, then nothing's going to come out of the marketing and advertisement. So I can't conceptualize it because I need to edit this content, create this content, edit more content, and then I can spend a block.
You know what? That's one of the biggest.
That is my market.
That's one of the biggest problems. I feel like bottlenecks for content-based companies and like coaches and consultants. One of the biggest bottlenecks I've continually see is editing content and getting it out. It seems like that is the biggest challenge that I kind of see for coaches and shit. It's like either they don't want to do the content, either they're producing the content and they don't have the time to edit it, or something like that.
Right. And yeah, we were just setting better habits. We're gonna get in a game of doing it.
It's just a lot. Like it's just a lot to do. Like I have a list right now of everything I need to do from 6 a.m. all the way to 7 p.m. broken up into 20, 30 minute and 40 minute blocks, and it's cool. But like right now it's 11:19 and I'm in the block of outreach and client acquisition. So influencer, partner outreach, demos, follow-ups. And then after this, I have a break at 11:30, 11:45. We're going to go into admin and financing. And then 12, 1 o'clock work block, app development, studying, community support, break, like all these different work blocks I've created to try to get stuff done because there's so much that needs to be done in a day. Like even this morning, I spent time on creating a sales coach that I can role play with the voice AI. Why am I doing that? Because I'm looking to use AI tools to make the human better, which is me. So I'm like prompting certain voice technology to get me better at communicating with my client, or to get better at advertising strategy or content strategy, and making it to where like I feel like I'm talking to a sales trainer or doing role play. So when I'm actually doing the work, it can just be that much. It can be that much better.
I get you. See, delegate.
Yeah, no, delegation, everything. I think that's like something you probably could use. I mean, use some delegation. And I know I can't delegate too much, but I have a few things that is helping me be more efficient. Like at the end of the day, like we're looking to be efficient, right? Like everyone's like, how can I do something that much better, collect money that much faster, get things set up and done that much quicker? It's like the faster you get things done, the quicker you start seeing numbers going up.
Yeah, so I think this call, I just wanted to brain dump and hear your voice and talk to you. I got a good direction of how I'm going to move forward.
I think you got it, and you're already doing percentage calculator. So wait, are you switching from the monthly now? You're like,
no, really. So I remembered that I didn't want to do the monthly because because of that reason.
Because of the bullshit about people dropping off and then they
right. So I have an idea. I'm still gonna make it a one-time fee. However, inside of that community, I'm gonna give a discounted rate for the full price services that I offer.
Okay, so discounted rate for what? Oh, to where they're into the community, but then you still have done for you services, and because they're in the community, no,
they just get, so they get everything that what I said in the community, but they also get discounted prices off the YouTube strategy or understanding SEO or
additional things they can buy.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, cool. So that's kind of like just building out an infrastructure based on the knowledge, essentially, and kind of upselling them with a discount on the different things they can learn from you.
Correct.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. I like that. Well, I'm improving my pitch a little bit when calling business owners regarding the missed call agent and the voice assistant, essentially the voice assistant, and working with making that pitch better. So I have a few bookings tomorrow, and from some text blasts that we're doing in a CRM. And the NOLA app is almost done. So I do want to release that on the App Store with the subscription with Stripe. But I have to call the IRS and get my EIN because Bluevine, the bank I'm trying to use, asked for my official EIN letter. And for some reason, when I checked my computer, it wasn't downloaded. So I have to talk to the IRS today about how I get my number within 2 weeks, or they're going to shut my bank account down for one of my accounts because if I don't provide it.
Yeah, if not, just create a new one and say you're in Texas and you get the same day.
I could technically do that, but the EIN is federal, it's not state. So I would have to create a new LLC from Texas and then apply for an EIN under the new LLC.
Yeah, that's too much. That's probably why I shut everything down, because I didn't want to have no ability.